Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale of Persona 5 Royal. And now, with all the Riz we've learned from the last episode, it's time for Joker to Riz up to Kemi, his date for this run of Persona 5 Royal. And don't worry, I'm gonna get all those dates as well, so yeah.
Oh, what brings you here today? I see. Okay, leave it to me. That should do it. I tried to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, that comes out to...
Hold on. Let me cover this one. You've been taking care of me yourself, so I need to express appreciation for you, too.
Good luck! I'm rooting for you!
Okay, now you're all ready for the date. You know who you plan on inviting, right? Don't worry, I'm a gentleman who knows his manners. I won't be tagging along. All right? Good luck out there.
Come on, tell me.
What? Something wrong? Shinagawa? Why? Well, I guess that's a stupid question. I'm at work, but I can take off early. I'll see you there.
Yes, that's right.
You know, some studies suggested aquariums are good for relieving anxiety. Now that I'm actually in one, I think I get what they're saying. You know what I mean. I'm having a nice time. And having my little guinea pig here definitely doesn't hurt. Never would have guessed I'd be going on aquarium dates at my age. Kind of nice, though. I get that feeling a lot with you. Pretty hard to get used to. Thank you, by the way, for returning the favor in your own way. Oh yeah? I'm looking forward to it. Let's see if you can surprise me. I think I've seen enough fish for one day. So, what now? Oh, really? Then let's see this place. This is a little more than I expected. Use your imagination. Sorry. I guess this is the first time I've come here with someone I'm actually into. That answer your question? Just when I think he can't surprise me anymore, my guinea pig somehow keeps outdoing himself. A guy like you is wasted on me, you know. It's a real tragedy. I didn't mean to go fishing for that, but thanks. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this special day. We wish you all an unforgettable evening, with one last finishing touch from us.
What's going on? Whoa. What? Thank you. A starry cityscape and roses, huh? Don't you think that's a little much? Really? Not at all? I can't even tell if that's sarcasm. That's something I've always liked about you. It's never just about you. You always go to these crazy lengths to make other people happy. I really admire that. And I guess I've been trying to learn from it. Makes me think I gotta work on myself a little before I deserve you. Sweet thing to say. Well, after all this effort, I should at least return the favor somehow. Maybe my guinea pig has a suggestion?
Hey, you're finally taking off tomorrow.
Sojiro said you don't have to help out here today.
Go and see your friends before you leave. Off you go then.
Try not to cry. Good news! Kana-chan passed her high school entrance exam. She sent me a message this morning. I told her I was getting into high school too, and she says we can make our student debuts together. So, you know that promise in the book? The one about going to school? This means, like, I did it, right? Yes! Mission complete! Well, mission started, anyway. I still have to actually graduate. Honestly, though, the idea of not having Sojiro or everyone else around is the scariest part. But I know I can't stay in my room forever. And that's way more important. I feel like I've been getting more curious every day. I want to see and learn so much stuff. So, I want you to have this. It's proof I'm moving on. As I only changed this much thanks to the notebook. And you, of course. If you ever feel lonely, just look at this notebook and remember that I've got your back. Okay?
Saying goodbye to me? Oh, cut it out. You're gonna see me tomorrow. Just remember to pack once you get back, you hear? I don't want you forgetting anything important here. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. The Diary of the Phantom Thieves leader, huh? Probably gonna be worth a lot someday. Thanks, though. I'll keep it safe. Well, we've all been through a lot, but it seems like everything's changed for the better. Try to behave yourself back home, would you? Not like you ever listened to me anyway. Here, I want you to have these. I've got them memorized already. With that stuff, you can make the same... Well, no, that'd be a waste. Put your own spin on the flavor. Develop it. Make it yours. Come on, you should get going. You still got things to do, right?
And now we can collect confidant rank gifts if you manage to rank 10 everybody in the game. Maruki, Akechi, and Sumire has already given you their confidant rank gifts when they reached rank 10. So anybody else will give you their confidant rank gift on this day. Yes, even Sae, even though it doesn't do a damn thing in this game whatsoever.
You came. I wanted to update you on Miwa-chan. Her symptoms subsided thanks to the new medicine. She still has some way to go, but it won't be too long until I get to see her smile. Yeah, I'm relieved too. I wouldn't have been able to finish the new medicine without your help. Thank you so much, my little guinea pig. Oh, I guess I can't call you that now that you've helped me so much. Same goes for the situation with Oyamada. You did everything you could to help me with it. I don't know where all that devotion comes from. Maybe I should take a cue from you. Here, I want you to have this. So, here today, gone tomorrow, huh? Now, I'm just a neighborhood doctor. No more assistant. Wonder if it's gonna be rough without you. Well, the thought crossed my mind. But somehow, I think we'll be fine. And hey, if I feel like it, I can always surprise you with a house call. Look after yourself out there, alright? Not just for your own sake.
And that gift literally gives you all of Takemi's confidant skills, along with the discounts from the medicine the moment you start another confidant rank with Takemi. So with that said, it's time for us to go over to Sae, who's not too far from this area. By the way, you can talk to this girl right over here and the girl's father, and happy-looking girl, and that's the girl, by the way, that Takemi gave medicine to in, well, rank 7.
You look like you're doing well. I decided to stop by after work. I used to come by this area on occasion. I was always a fan of LeBlanc's coffee. It's tomorrow, right? The day you go home? I appreciate the offer, but I imagine you've got other things to attend to. On the record, you've been cleared of all the crimes you were accused of. Unfortunately, the stigmas that came with them are a little harder to simply wipe away. You might find that even now, sometimes it'll feel like the whole world's against you. So, just in case, take this. Whenever you need help, I'll be on your side. Remember that. I'll be doing my part to bring some real justice to our legal system. Can't rely on the phantom thieves forever.
If this had skills, then I would have been glad to receive that. But it's a nothing burger confidant rank. Plain and simple, it was just a swag reward. And needless to say, there was no reason for them to hide the Arcana Burst under completing Judgment as opposed to just having it there already. Oh, and we can't buy lottery tickets either. So we could just go over to Yoshida to get his gift.
You're heading home tomorrow, I hear. It'll be a new start. You've got my blessing, whatever that's worth. I recall the days when you helped me out with my speeches here. Yes, I feel the same. But for now, we have more important things to do than reminisce. Both of us are taking our first steps on a new path. It's time we looked forward, not back. You expect farewells to be so sad, but here we are beaming. From now on, your life is your own to live. Now, I suppose I'd better send you off with a parting gift. It's an incredibly expensive fountain pen I bought back when I'd strayed from the right path. Embarrassingly enough, I hardly used it. I hope you'll put it to better use than I did. Whatever new chapters you write with that pen, I'll be watching for them.
And with that gift, we can now use his ranking abilities as well. By the way, if you constantly talk to this reporter, they will change up their views on the Phantom Thieves over and over and over again until finally at the end, they'll be like, we love the Phantom Thieves all along. Fickle as the media is. Oh, right! There is that poster of Rise. Unfortunately, the poster of Rise that you were supposed to get in Persona 5 was omitted in Persona 5 Royal. Because, yeah, they didn't want a jack-off joke, of course. But whatever the case, there was a photo of Rise on that billboard. So, let's talk to Yosuke.
Oh. That's right. You'll be departing tomorrow. It's sad to see this as a season of farewells, but I didn't expect we'd all go our separate ways. That's putting it mildly. This time last year, I'd never have imagined I'd meet you all, leave my home, or become a phantom thief. Do you remember the painting I submitted to that competition? Desire and Hope it was. Well, I would like to bestow it upon you as a parting gift. As of now, my canvas is still blank. It's not for lack of inspiration. There's so much I want to express, I can barely contain my passion. But my heart has not led me astray yet. I'll paint as it guides me. Even should I scar my work with doubt, hesitation, chaos. Your life is no worse for its own scars. Your truest beauty lies in them. And I hope you tell me their stories someday.
Now then, with Yosuke out of the way, and by the way, that confidant gift will increase the amount of cards Yosuke will make in less time. So let's go on ahead and talk to An.
Oh. Did you come here for souvenirs? This place has everything. I'm busy getting ready for my study abroad, too. Gotta research schools, places to live, but we're all splitting off to do our own thing, huh? Honestly, it's not really hitting me yet. Yeah, totally. It's not like we're all leaving forever. I mean, we still have the group chat. I'll still be messaging you all, and you gotta respond. By the way, a little girl stopped me the other day in Shibuya. She said she saw me in magazines, and that she wants to be just like me when she grows up. It felt incredible. Oh, right. Vague did a special piece on me in this month's issue. I said it all in the interview, but I'm gonna work hard. One day, I'll be modeling across the world. I've gotta reach people. I want to give someone hope, like you did for me. Thank you for all you've done. The days I spent with you were some of the brightest in my life. Once I'm a star, I'm gonna shine even brighter though. So you watch out for me.
And with her gift, you can pretty much have her sexy attack or sexy talk at any given time, which is definitely RNG. Now for EY.
Yeah, I hear you're heading home tomorrow. Perfect. I got a story for you. Karu got accepted to high school. He'll be a Shujin Academy student in the spring. Thanks, man. Karu will be stoked when I tell him. He says he wants to become like you. Well, being a bro means someone will be following in your footsteps. But I can't leave everything to you. I'm the parent here, so I gotta do my job. Oh yeah, here. It's an EY family gecko. Take good care of it, okay? Having you around the place helped me realize times sure have changed. But I'm not going obsolete just yet. I still got more to learn, just like you. Looks like you got plenty of guys following your lead now. I'm real glad we met. Take care.
Getting free customizations is so good. That's less money you have to spend on customizing your gun. So when you restart EY's confidant rank, you could just basically get the customization of the customizable parts that you need to make your trip throughout the palaces and mementos easier. And by the way, you can talk to Kaoru as well. So let's go out of this place and go over to the Velvet Room.
So you have come to say farewell. I have some words of reflection for you in this time of parting. This twisted, broken world sought to crush you, yet you salvaged it, and with your ideals stitched it whole. You were a true trickster of this modern age, a beloved champion of a burdened public, and a man of such great heights. Well, where will his path take him next, I wonder? Now, I don't know about that. To accompany a trickster on so twisting and winding a path, I fear I'd soon be outpaced. I have more than mere words to give you today, though. Allow me to grant you a parting gift, not as the one who leads you, but simply as Lavenza. This is my blessing to you, to carry on your journey. You were confined to yourself for so long. Now at last it seems only right that you bear its key. In the past, guests of the Velvet Room have received their keys upon their very first visits. However, I was unable to pass it on to you at that point. This is the least I can do for you now. With this key in hand, you will be able to break free of whatever trials may imprison you in the future. Though of course, you have already chosen the path of true freedom. By inspiring others to take up arms and fight for their own beliefs, you may change the world itself. You walk the path of a true trickster. May it lead you to fortune beyond imagining.
And thanks to that, we can fuse to higher level personas and get a discount. Now on to Haru.
Oh? It's a little strange meeting here. That reminds me, the new coffee shop venture is progressing toward opening its first location. Actually, I'll be involved with its launch even while attending college. We do have plans to expand into other regions. Perhaps one may pop up in your town. From now on, I'll have to balance my studies and the company. No easy task, I'm sure. But it's all for the sake of making my dream come true. I swear I'll make this work. By the way, I tried making something for you. I'd like to sell handcrafted goods at my cafe as well. So this is the first step in my practice. I want to live up to my grandfather's reputation after all, and my father's legacy. It has to be a comforting, welcoming place for everyone. Some place to spend your peaceful hours. Once it opens, we should all meet up there. Just like our days at LeBlanc.
And as you saw with Haru, she can plant vegetables at a faster pace. And I forgot about those vegetables on the roof. God damn. Now for Ryuji.
Yo! Man, spring break's supposed to be the most fun part of the year, but instead you're just moving away. Then again, so am I. I guess this is probably the last time we'll be meeting up here. Don't even have to ask. I was already gonna do that. Spring break is gonna be boring as hell anyway. Wait a sec. Your hometown isn't near the countryside, is it? I was just thinking it'd be great to run and train somewhere out where it's all big, naturey open space. Honestly, even with the rehab, I don't know if my leg's ever gonna be how it was before. But when I think about how much I want to run, well, I figure there's no point lying to myself. Nothing's guaranteed. I don't know if I'm gonna get anywhere, but well, you could say that for any goal, right? I don't want to live stuck on regrets or shame. I'd rather just run and keep on running. And hey, you better practice too. See, if we share our times, we can even compete from far away. And when I think about going to school without you guys, I don't know. I can't imagine it. It's nice feeling like I got a future worth looking forward to for once, though. And it's all thanks to you, man.
Ryuji can use insta-kill easier, and also his negotiation skills come into play. But about Futaba, Futaba can probably use her memento skills off the bat. Meanwhile, Sojiro will give you Master Curry and Master Coffee for free. So yeah, those skills are great. And now for Makoto.
Oh, what a coincidence. I was just getting some of my college enrollment papers ready. Soon enough, I'll be living on my own too. New beginnings for both of us, I suppose. Thanks. You'd better take care of yourself back home too. My sister and I are actually going to look at my new place soon. A year ago, all this would have been unthinkable for me. But nobody told me to do this. It's a path I chose for myself. If I'd never met you and stayed a simple honor student, I'd never realized I had that choice. So, I want you to have this. It helped me learn to love studying. One day, I'll be a police commissioner. I know it won't be easy, but I also know I'll never give up. By giving this to you, I want to prove that. We fought back together, so it seems only fair you keep it. I want you to know that you're an irreplaceable comrade to me. Always have been, always will be.
And Makoto could actually use her ability, which will give you the weakness and strength and repel and everything else of an enemy, if you haven't already seen it. Now, those are Nakaoka and also Takeshi, both of which were on Ryuji's running team, and now Ryuji's trying to work hard to get back on the running team. Will he actually succeed? We are playing Strikers immediately after this. You do know that, right? Now on to the teacher.
Oh. What a coincidence. I'm about to give a lecture. Did you come to see the campus? You're going back home tomorrow, right? Make sure you keep up your studies there, okay? Of course. And let me know if there's anything you need. This is the last time we'll see each other for a while. You can at least look a little sad about it. I'm kidding. Honestly, seeing you so happy gives me peace of mind. Now that you're heading out into the world, I've got a present for you. It sounds like the setup to a joke. A student bumps into his teacher in a full French maid outfit. But somehow, that opened up all kinds of new paths in my life. You taught me so much. You're not just my best student. You were a great master. I can make up for all the times I distanced myself from my students. I'll help anyone who needs it. The point is, I'll put in the work. I learned a lot from you, and I won't let that go to waste.
Miss Kawakami giving you free massages and all of the maid services on her docket. So it's on to the church.
Oh, you came to visit. You're going home tomorrow, correct? To tell you the truth, I have an important shogi tournament tomorrow as well. Thank you very much. If I do well, that will make it 10 straight wins. I'll work hard so I can give you a good report. That's quite a smile. Like a knight standing victorious at the end of a grand siege. But I suppose a knight can't remain idle for too long. His presence is still needed elsewhere, I take it? If my shogi skills have truly helped such a dauntless champion, then it has been an honor and a pleasure. From one player to another, I have a parting gift for you. The lance piece moves exclusively forward. Until it is promoted, it can only move onward, never back. So let us continue on our own paths, even if we have to part ways for now. One day, when the two of us lances have been promoted, we will retrace our steps and meet again.
And Hifumi's confidant gift will allow you to get money for when you actually finish off an enemy on the first turn. Now it's time for us to go to Akibahara, where Mishima was throughout the entirety of the third semester.
Oh. So, you're finally heading home tomorrow, huh? I guess this means the Phantom Thieves have disbanded. My documentary script is going well, though. It's not really close to done, but it's coming along. Wait, we're making this a series? I don't know if it'll be that big of a deal. But if I actually get this done, I guess it'd be a waste to stop at one. Makes me wonder how many people I can reach with my work. It's exciting, but kind of scary too. It might be a bestseller, or it might just fade into obscurity. But I want to put my hope into this. It's a message from the old me to everyone in the world. So, even if I'm scared of failing, I'll face this head on. Just like you did with that first calling card. Oh yeah, it's still a pretty early draft, but it'd mean a lot if you could read it sometime. I could really use your feedback. You probably had tons of crazy fights I don't even know about, right? So, we should sit down and talk about them sometime. The more of it I get on record, the better. I'll make sure the story of the Phantom Thieves goes down in history.
Mishima's gift is by far one of the best. It'll allow you to have access to Fanboy, which by the way will give you experience points for everyone. Well, double the experience points for everyone actually.
Hey, you're moving tomorrow, right? don't forget to practice at home. Yeah, whatever happens from now on, I'm gonna keep winning too. If I lose, then I'll deal with it, just like you taught me. Oh right, I returned the money, and he forgave me. We're friends now, and he's even playing gunabout with me. He's still a total newbie, so I'm teaching him all the pro strats. Oh, but don't stress. It's not all boot camp this time. I'm going easier on him. Thanks for everything. You've helped me so much. I'm gonna give you my secret weapon. See? That's my strategy. I use this to practice at home. But these days, I'm kinda too busy helping Mom or playing with my friends. At first, I thought you were kinda weird, but now, you seem pretty cool. So, I'm still your teacher when it comes to games, but you're my teacher in real life.
And Shinya's is just as good, as he'll give you the ability to use downshot as soon as the confidant rank is open. Not to mention the Oda special as well. You gotta go through his rank to get Hail of Bullets though.
Oh, it's exactly as the card said. You came to visit me. In your current state, you should be fine. Please be sure to relax once you're home, to make up for all the hard work you did here. I've been receiving encouragement from my clients lately, even though I should be the one encouraging them. Strange, isn't it? But perhaps that's the truest form of fortune-telling there is. Mutually encouraging each other to find happiness in a world full of tangled, painful fates. It's the kind of comfort I've always hoped to provide in my readings. Here, this card represents your future. An upright fortune card represents happiness to come, but it's an omen of doom when reversed. But I know you'll carry on with the same conviction you've always had. You were never one to fear the future. That's how you managed to bring joy to any fate. So I'm sure we'll meet again. Though, that's not based on any augury. Just a personal wish.
Chihaya will give you access to all of her readings save for the special reading, which will give you the ability to see which decision was the right choice. So, with that said, now it's time for Oya and her mediocre abilities.
Do you have ESP? I'm surprised you knew where I was. Are you here to say goodbye? Oh, thanks. I wanted to speak with you about something too. So, I'm close to being able to report on Kaio's case. Ever since all that stuff happened with Shido, the stories haven't stopped rolling in. But it looks like I can finally avenge her. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Here, it's a record of the struggles we shared. By the way, I heard the Phantom Thieves are disbanding. It's gonna be so boring around here. Not every day you get to chase after a bunch of young revolutionaries like them. Hold on, though. I bet you got more tricks up your sleeve. You're going home, not turning over a new leaf. I'll be keeping an ear out for your next adventure, okay? I promise, I'll tell your story to the world.
I'ma be blunt, since there was no penalty towards the palaces in Royal, Oya's ability is halfway useless to say the least. But for the most part, if you do manage to get her confidant rank early on, it's safe to say that her confidant rank is genuinely lit. Well, it's good to a degree, but it's still useless. because of the way Royal is made. It has nothing to do with her. Now then, Shibazawa will tell you that Maruki is basically confessing his sins, and he pretty much discarded his research for cognitive science and decided to become a cabbie. No, seriously, that's what Shibazawa just said. So he basically just gave up on his science after Persona, well, after he got his ass whooped, and his Persona got his ass whooped as well. For the record, the jazz club, they do not give you anything. Yeah, like I said, that glove is the confidant rank gift for Akechi, and even then, Sleuth is trash. So there's no reason for you to even worry about Akechi. And Sumire already gave you her confidant rank gift, as well as Maruki. So you have no reason to be in the promenade whatsoever, but I'm there anyhow. So now, I think we could go back to Cafe LeBlanc, cause we got everyone.
Have you said all your goodbyes?
Yeah, we said our goodbyes. Wait, there is one more thing we needed to do.
Sure?
Hold on. We're not done yet.
Let's go.
We're gonna go on ahead and head over to, I think, there are two other areas we can go to say goodbye. The Seaside Park, most definitely, because the model that was trying to screw over An is trying to work her hardest.
Thanks a bunch. What do you want?
And she's going to basically try to outshine An without having to use dirty tricks. You can go to Ueno, and that curator that was trying to get Yusuke to be his protege is now saying his goodbyes as well. So that's all that's for. I don't think we have anything else left to do. That's it. We don't need to go to the temple. We just need to go back home. There were extra stuff, but no. Oh yeah, the bookstore guy. Yeah, I forgot about that. But there's nothing else left for us to do. So let's go home, as Morgana will give us the final confidant rank gift. And that's the only one we haven't gotten yet. So all we have to do is just go home.
Hey, I actually have a present for you too. Even when I was human, I kept holding on to this for some reason. Between a cat, a human, or some kind of vehicle, it's been hard to say for sure who or what I am. But whatever else I am, I can say without a doubt, I'm your partner. Well then, we should probably go home and get packed, huh?
You finished saying your goodbyes? Well, how'd it go? Did it make you feel like you want to stay? I see. You must have made a lot of good memories here. You're leaving early tomorrow from Shibuya, right? Make sure you pack up before you head to sleep. Oh, and take that stupid cat with you. I don't want it getting lost and ending up back here.
Don't make fun of me. I can go wherever I want all by myself.
It really never stops meowing, huh? Hey, Futaba, what's he saying? Is he sad that he has to leave me?
He said, Sojiro's stupid.
What?
What kind of translation is that? Let me have a nice goodbye.
Mona's your responsibility now.
Leave Sojiro to me. All right, I've been counted on.
Oh, man.
Even if you're not here, I'll make sure I do my best. So, you go do your best too. Thank you for everything.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to go home and finally end this game.
Hey, you got everything? I took you in. I thought I was the one helping you. But it turns out it was the other way around. Take care. Don't be so cheeky. Oh, and sorry. I wanted to have Futaba see you off too. I haven't been able to find her since this morning, though. Same with that cat. If you end up back in the city, come on by. I'll at least treat you to a nice cup of coffee. Wait, that means I can't go closing the store, huh? What are you doing? Hurry up and go. Yeah.
Yo! You over there!
Hey, look this way!
After we said we'd disband,
We are all on break after all. No more entrance exams. I can drive you to the station.
You really, really gotta go?
Shit.
they've even followed us here?
What should we do?
Need a hand? Dr. Maruki?
You're suggesting we split up? Should we? Here we go!
Come and get us!
Shall we then? There's no charge.
Huh?
If you find yourself struggling in life, you can start over, like me. Remember that. So yeah, if that ends up saving you, then we're square. Good luck.
Damn, man. Those dudes just wouldn't give up.
Wish it went smoother, but I guess this is it.
Be sure to eat well.
We'll see you soon, right?
If you don't come back, we'll find you there.
All right, it's time.
Yeah.
Aw, gotta go already?
We don't make the train schedule.
See you later, my dude!
I'll text you, okay? Come on, sit down. You taught me to keep my head up, didn't you?
told you I was coming with you. Ooh.
Oh.
Take care.
Huh?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Persona 5 Royal. After so many months, or should I say after a whole damn year, and all because of the damn PS4 going out the way it did, it took this long. Honestly, it would have been a lot less longer if my PS4 wasn't doing what it did, but moreover, it would have been a lot less longer if Royal wasn't so damn bloated. Now, if this was the original Persona 5, I wouldn't have much complaints because it would have already been in the third semester anyway. But in my opinion, this game is literally an overglorified DLC patch that, in all honesty, should have been in the game from the get-go. That's the main thing that I hated about Royal. And moreover, the translator who happened to be over this was completely retarded. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. She was completely retarded. And on top of the fact that this was her legitimate first stint at being a translator for this game, she also translated Persona 5 Strikers, and also translated Persona 4 Golden for the Xbox One and the Switch versions of the game, as well as she translated pretty much the entirety of Tactica, which is why Tactica is a complete and utter mess, because she did more than translations, that's for damn sure. But in the grand scheme of things, when you stop and think about it, they had some really good ideas for Royal. And by the way, as far as 5 is concerned, yeah, 5 had its downfalls. 5 had some sort of aggravation when it comes down to the baton passes, but at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it was actually 5 was actually a legitimately good game. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not as good as 4, and definitely not as good as 4 Golden, but 5 definitely is the better game. I also like Persona 3 too, but I'd say as far as 4, when it comes down to what's good and what's bad, I mean, 4, it's basically going to be 4, 5, then 3, then 2, then 1. And 5 World is somewhere in between 2 Innocent Sin and 1. But when it comes down to difficulty, here it is. 2, 1, 3, 4, then 5. Plain and simple. 2, I feel, is the most difficult Persona game in the series. And Royal just made things game journalists easy. Plain and simple. The only thing that was hard on this is Lavenza, and even then, I will catch that run back on Lavenza in the extra videos. Best believe I will. And moreover, now that I got my PS4 back and working, I still got extra videos of Yakuza to deal with, and many other things. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I still had a little bit of fun joking around with this game, having fun with this game, and trying to play this game seriously. But at the same vein, everything always happens in New Game Plus when it comes down to Atlas games except for Yakuza. And also the game following this, which is Persona 5 Strikers, which, by the way, it's New Game Plus is literally locked behind the Reaper. So, once I'm done with the Reaper, there's no reason for me to play the game again. That's the big downside with some of the ideas that Atlas has. When it comes down to Royal, you have to do repeated game throughs over and over again, but you have to sit through the bloat of Maruki's palace just to go in. And even then, you could still go to Mementos and deal with Yaldabaoth and not have to deal with Maruki, but you'll miss out on a whole bunch of content and moreover miss out on a whole bunch of good weapons as well as good Persona. But as far as for final bosses goes with Persona 5 Royal, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Maruki being the final boss, how should I put this? The first form was everybody give Okumura shit. No, the first fight with Maruki is worse than Okumura. Plain and simple. The first battle with Okumura, the battle with Okumura is not even that bad. It's actually gotten easier, but it wasn't even that bad to begin with. You just had to figure out how to use baton passes, and considering Persona 5 using baton passes, locking them behind rank 2, you couldn't use Haru. But in Royal, you already have them available. But at the same vein, they made it easier for you. But when it comes down to Maruki, yeah, you're supposed to use baton passes to get past the guy, but the problem of the matter is he's pretty much worse than Okumura could ever possibly be. And once you get past the first two phases, the final phases is just nothing burgers. Absolute nothing burgers. And you can't even die. It's pretty much on the same grounds as Yu Yevon. Yes, I'm going as far to compare the Maruki battle to Yu Yevon. Because when it comes on the Persona series, I'd say the hardest battle in the game is literally Hitler. I'm gonna say it. You hear me say it correctly. The hardest fight in the game, the hardest fight in the Persona series is literally Hitler. Because Hitler will drop a plethora of bad stats, and he literally will rain down on every single party member's weakness, and moreover he has a good number of resistance, provided you didn't actually go through the trouble of trying to find some special rumor demons to make him weaker. And even then, he's still a tough son of a bitch to beat. Maruki, he is just a slogfest of a boss. Izanagi no Okami gave me trouble. Legit trouble. She literally kicked my ass the very first time I played Persona 4. Persona 3, don't even get me started with Nyx and going through the answer. Oh my god. It took me 10 attempts to beat the freaking answer. And as far as for Nyx is concerned, Nyx kicked my ass at least 5 times. But Maruki? Why was he even there? Yaldabaoth proved to be more of a challenge and was a more of an epic ending. Why even add that? That's just my opinion, and I'm going on a tangent here, folks. Needless to say, you thought Maruki was a pitiful boss. Wait till we get to the final boss of Strikers. And the thing that really gets me is Shido was actually a damn hard boss and a good boss. But the problem of the matter was, once he was royalified, even without cheap personas, he can still go down really easily because he doesn't have that much resistance. There's not much to say. When they royalified the game, they literally took away the difficulty aspects. ME5, at least he gave him a hell of a brawl. But in the grand scheme of things, 5's actually pretty easy, but Royals is literally the easiest game in the series. Bar none, hands down. Yeah, it's a little bit easier than 4, that's for damn sure. So with that said, there's one more cutscene which also pisses me off because, yeah, we went through this with Marky and it's all for nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, a little flash of Akechi actually being alive. Yeah, just tease people with Akechi and only have him to appear in Tactica as DLC. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're done with Royal here. And I will see you guys in the next game, which is Persona 5 Strikers. This is RVMan985. Peace out, take care, and thank you for watching this playthrough of Persona 5 Royal. Yeah, it's long. Thankfully, Strikers is going to be shorter. Much, much shorter.